And we are moving on with our seventh contest of the evening. Introducing first, your fighter coming out of the red corner, JENNA, HORTO!
There's JENNA HORTO, representing Sisu Gym. She's got tons of experience, folks. 7-6 currently from Helsinki, Finland. She's gone to the IMMAF, the International Mixed Martial Arts Federation. She's competed against some of the world's best. She's bringing all of that experience. She has 6 losses currently, but 5 of those were to 2 decisions. She brought them razor thin right to the edge. She's got the experience, she's got the know-how, and with the featherweight, women's strawweight title, 115 pounds, that's on the line tonight. Getting her last few instructions from her corner. She'll be met by the medical team, check her over, and deliver some Vaseline to ensure that there's not any tearing or cutting of the skin unnecessarily. Here at MMA Battle Arena, the safety of all of our fighters is the most important thing. Doing everything we can to ensure that they get to the cage safely and leave it safely, even though this is the ultimate proving ground in mixed martial arts. As JENNA HORTO makes her way into the cage, she's looking to add another victory and cement herself as the top of the strawweight division here in Europe.
And introducing her opponent coming out of the blue corner, it's LINDSAY!
Lindsay Payne, Kelly's MMA. And she wants to have a good time tonight. Trying to bring that strawweight title all the way back. Miles and miles it is, folks, to Bedford. She's got loads of her friends here. She's really enjoying this moment. There she goes. Now it is an incredibly stressful, intense walk, ladies and gentlemen. You've got the crowd screaming. You've got your opponent already in the cage, waiting for you. You've prepared for weeks. You've dieted. You've hit training session after training session. You know you have the tools. You just have to put them to work. And Lindsay, bring the pain from Kelly's MMA. She's got them all in spades, folks. 3-2 currently. Loads of submission victories. A KO, a ground and pound, and a submission, all in the record. She loves to finish fights. That's her aim tonight, to really show women's MMA, especially the strawweight division, that there is a queen, and she sits atop the throne of finishes. But can she finish JENNA HORTO? All of that experience, that IMMAF experience, is going to come in handy. Very useful tonight. How much does the home crowd play at his advantage? How much does coming all the way from Finland light a fire under JENNA HORTO? We're only moments away from seeing how that fight is going to come to pass. Well, there's going to be no stopping Lindsay Payne from entering the cage, but JENNA HORTO's there trying to stop her from claiming the strawweight title. Lindsay Payne always all smiles, and then she means business. She's coming in incredible shape. Kelly's MMA looking to build off of previous
This is our seventh contest of the evening. This contest is being fought for the Battle Arena European strawweight title. Introducing first, your fighter in the red corner, representing Sisu Gym, is JENNA HORTO! introducing her opponent in the blue corner, representing Kelly's MMA, Lindsay Payne! We go to referee, Mr. Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson, the man in the middle in this strawweight fight. So many questions over this fight. Will the experience of Jenna Horto or the momentum of Lindsay Payne carry them through? Lindsay Payne's got that high guard. Good head movement at the beginning from Jenna Horto. Let's see how she deals with the first contact.
This is so interesting, Steve. Both these ladies have struggled to find matchups in this weight division. All of a sudden they found each other, both equally skilled, very experienced, and fighting for that much coveted Battle Arena European title. Very tentative feeling out process. Oh, lovely right hand.
Yeah, Horto saw that coming. Stepped right through with the right.
We saw Lindsay Payne fight not very long ago. Another left hand got through this time. Horto timing these shots. Underhooks.
Oh, she had really good sideways position, did Horto, and now she can step over to the side of Lindsay Payne. And this is where you can do a lot of damage against the cage, but Payne gets the trip takedown.
Good patience by Payne as well. Transitioning there. She's going to look to pass this half guard.
I was going to say, how much does the experience of Horto come into play here? Because she's 7-6 currently, had IMMAF experience. She's definitely been in there with the best in the strawweight division.
Yeah, certainly the best in her home country of Finland, fighting out of Helsinki. Pushing off the cage, trying to make space, trying to bring her right knee through. Excellent work there by Jenna Horto. So for our fans at home that are maybe not familiar with these positions, she had the leg trapped, and now she's got her leg out and then been able to trap basically the entire body of Lindsay Payne. And she's still on the bottom, she's still susceptible to ground and pound, but it means she has a lot more options submission-wise, like looking for this armbar. Oh, she's just lost it, I think, Steve. Too far away, too much space.
Yeah, Lindsay Payne got out of that like her hand was in a fire. But still, she's in the danger zone. Jenna Horto doing well to swivel her hips there, go back to guard.
And I know our female fights get a lot of views on YouTube, Steve. So everyone watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the Battle Arena page. Some of the best fighters in the world have come through the Battle Arena ranks.
And leave a comment, definitely. Tell us what you thought was one of the best moves. Jenna Horto being very strong to try to stand up there, but she just didn't have the underhook. She was over the arm, and now Lindsay Payne is ready to bring it. And we know she has finishing power. Yeah, she's up here in mount in the first round.
You're saying which is the best move. That little sneak to mount was very, very slick. Oh, Horto trying to get out the back.
I want to see Payne posture up and be aware of the time here. She's in a finishing position.
Oh, the slick transition to the back. We've seen a couple of very slick transitions by Payne, but just not enough time in the round to get the finish.
And just seemed Horto was out of her depth there with Lindsay Payne just weighing in on top of her.
You said that body triangle position, Steve. That's when you have your leg around someone and then hooked under your own knee. And it's instead of just having legs around them, that means that you've closed the loop, as it were. And it makes it much harder to escape.
I don't think we could say it's a tale of two styles here, Chris, but it's definitely a tale of having success in very different areas. Lindsay Payne was able to just dominate as soon as she took it to the ground, whereas Horto was getting the better of her on the feet and forced the clinch from Lindsay Payne. So as they're going to start broken apart and standing, Horto's got to really try to maintain that distance and move back and move off. It's easier said than done. The cage is large. The cage is massive for these strawweight fighters. She needs to start sticking behind some of her longer weapons. Lindsay Payne doing so well to just get to a finishing position there.
She had great transitions, but didn't do a lot of damage there. She got to the mount, was looking for the submission, looking for the back. So we always judge fights on damage. And Jenna Horto certainly landed a couple of big shots at the beginning of the round. That was a very close round. Like you say, Steve, a tale of two styles. Here we go, round two.
I like that Lindsay Payne starts with her guard up so high, but we've noticed that when she starts throwing strikes, they just come, comes away a bit, and that's where Horto's been countering from.
Yeah, Horto's boxing just looks like a little bit crisper. Keeping her hands pinned high. She's got to be careful of those head kicks.
Yeah. Flashing that up. Nice switch high from Lindsay, and there you go, into the
This is
head.
not what HORTO wants. HORTO tied up there. He thought he should have made it try to separate. Oh, huge takedown.
I was going to say Lindsay Payne had perfect position there. She was perpendicular to her opponent. Get the lift of the hips and sends HORTO clattering down. HORTO very strong here. She's already up on an
she's
elbow.
in trouble. She's going to get triangled, I think.
Very nice. Slips the leg over the top.
So Lindsay Payne needs to get her right foot under her left knee. She's looking for it. She needs it under her knee, not her ankle, to be able to get this. So normally we try and get an angle. So she wants to head the point the other way. And HORTO's defense on fire, Steve. That was correct. She's gone the correct way into the choke, as it were, or into the foot side.
I've heard with triangles, either you're all the way in or you're all the way out.
Yep.
And this one now, unfortunately, she's pulling herself out there. You got
getting
Lindsay
tighter and
locking it
tighter.
up. And now she's looking for that angle you were talking about, Chris.
Yeah. She can
Are we
reach with
gonna
the right hand, just like that, Steve.
Are we going to get 2 triangles in one night? Is it going to be a triangle that seals the strawweight division?
It's all over.
And Lindsay Payne is going to be taking it home all the way down the street to Bedford. She's the strawweight European champion, ladies and gentlemen. And not a mark on her face. Wow. Triangle halfway through the second round. Understand that's very disappointing for Jenna HORTO, but she had a really good showing of herself, just a little bit outclassed on the ground. Lindsay Payne put it together so well, even as HORTO was powering up. It wasn't like Lindsay Payne was accepting the bottom position. She just slipped that leg over the top of the neck, locked in the triangle, and that's all she wrote, folks. Lindsay Payne writing her featherweight introduction, her strawweight title introduction tonight. And it's all hers. Here we go to the official announcement. They've got the title in the cage right now. Lindsay Payne absolutely over the moon for this one.
Referee Mr. Alan Jackson called a stop to the contest at 1 minute 25 of round number 2. Your winner via triangle choke and Battle Arena European champion, Lindsay Payne!
The joy on the face of Lindsay Payne could light up the entire room. She's done phenomenally well. Weathered some early damage there, but then was just dominant on top. And was showing some of those great grappling chops that are totally necessary. So necessary now in modern mixed martial arts. If you're not comfortable everywhere, you'll be exposed. And Lindsay Payne has made a career out of that as she goes with her 4th finish. Another submission. Adding to it.